Hey, hey, hey! Fear keeps you trapped in cycles, in patterns that get you absolutely nowhere. The problem is most people are so used to living in fear, they don't even know that is keeping them trapped. They blame the economy, they blame their parents or their children or their job or their boss or their colleagues or their whoever for the fact that their life isn't moving forward. Now, we are the deliberate. We are those who recognize that actually our life is playing out exactly the way we're creating it. Now, you may not know that completely yet. You may still believe that it's happening to you. But that's why you're here in this community. It's to wake up. It's to wake up to the fact that fear keeps you trapped in patterns that do not suit you. You desperately, dearly, deeply desire to prosper in all areas of your life. You want the empowering relationships. You want the great health and the energy. You want the financial abundance. You want so much money you don't have to think about it ever again. You want to wake up in the morning and know that you get to do things that actually make you feel amazing. You want these things. You desire them deeply. But fear will tell you that you better not stop doing what you're doing right now, or you better not pay attention to anything else, because if you pay attention to something else, you're going to lose what you have. Now, the crazy thing is, for the most part, most people don't even really like what they have, but it's all you have. And so you tell yourself that you have to do whatever it takes to maintain what you have, even though you desperately want more. You think it's sensible, but it's fear. You think it's reasonable, but it's fear. You think it's common sense. Yes, well, it is common sense, but common sense doesn't get you the reality you desire. Common sense doesn't help you win. You think it's logical, maybe, but it doesn't get you the life you desire. Nobody did anything amazing whilst trying to follow reason and logic. Logic and reason have their place for sure. I'm not saying ignore them completely. I am saying, however, until you first and foremost pay attention to your actual vision, you lean into the divine. That's at the very center of everything that we do in this community. It is our connection with the divine, whatever you call it. It's not religious, it's practical, it's pragmatic. We recognize that we are more than flesh and blood, and so therefore we need to get in touch with that something more in order for us to live a full life. So you do that first. You partner that with getting to know what it is that you desire. And then you act based on those things. You don't act based on fear. You don't act based on, oh, I'm so scared that if I say this or I do that, this person is going to look down on me, or I'm going to lose that relationship. A relationship sometimes that is giving you grief anyway. So why are you holding on to it? I don't know. But we do these things where we say we want to live prosperous lives, but our actions say, I just want to be safe. I'm not sure. Oh, please, God, help me. But then God tries to help you and you don't want to do anything different. And so it's just kind of crazy. I was thinking about this on my walk today. I'm going to walk practically every Saturday and just kind of talking things through with the divine, because the Deliberate Millionaire Assembly is open. And one of the things is, like, I keep thinking, what angle can I come at it so that people understand why this is essential and necessary for them to move forward. And this was one of the things, was about the fact that, you know what, people are living in fear and they don't even know that they are, because everybody around them is living in exactly the same fear. And so it all seems so reasonable. But do you want to break free from that kind of life where, yeah, everybody gets about the same kind of thing and everybody's kind of bored, but just thinks, well, this is the adult life, so must be it? Or is that what you want? Is that all you want? If it is, then you're in the wrong place. You shouldn't be listening to me at all. But if you want more, if you have decided to experience an extraordinary life of peace and plenty, where, yes, peace, guys, peace, because a lot of you are walking around with no inner peace at all. And you know it. Say hi to me, guys, as you come on. You know it. And what the DM Assembly does is provide an outlet, I would say, in some ways, or, see me as your personal prosperity minister. Because a lot of you are walking around looking as though everything is fine. But it's not. I received a few emails this morning. Some of them made me cry. Literally reading the stories of people who I'm almost definite that most of the people in their life have no idea that they're going through this stuff. Because they are the ones that other people look up to. They are the ones, hey Leslie, how you doing, my love? They are the ones that everybody thinks should have it together, and so they don't feel free to share what is really truly going on with them because they don't think anybody can handle it. And the truth is that chances are that nobody around them can handle it. I can handle it. One, I'm not in your life, so it helps me to stand a little bit separate and objective to what is going on with you. But it also allows me to very deliberately raise you up, call it prayer, raise you up, pray for you, clear the fears that are keeping you trapped, doing the same stuff. We'll get on the phone twice a month. We will do a group clearing. We will power up your actual vision, get you clear on what it is that you're actually here to do, what you really truly want to create. And I will hold you up in prayer for that 2 weeks. Call it prayer, call it clearing, call it whatever you want to call it. I will agree with you. One, that you will see clear from the fear that, you know what, a lot of us on this planet are overwhelmed by. So overwhelmed by it that you don't even know it's there anymore. It's just so normal. But in order for you to live an expansive life, it can no longer be your norm to operate from a place of fear. I still remember the divine saying to me that, Rosemary, you need to take off your fear body because it's like a whole cloak all around you, completely coating you, keeping you from seeing clearly. And I have my support for that. I do my inner work. It's not just about the inner work. As you know, if you've been in this world for any length of time, you know I'm about being practical, but also being very spiritual, doing the inner and the outer work in order to create the life that we desire. But the problem for a lot of people is that you can't hear your intuition because you're so caught up in fear. You're so desperately holding on to what you don't even really want, but because you think it's the only thing you can get, you never allow yourself, hey Angela, how you doing? Good afternoon. You never allow yourself to go after what you actually truly want because you tell yourself you can't. I'm here to remind you that you are so powerful when you tap into the divine, and I will help you do that because there'll be journaling prompts and divine downloads coming out to you every Monday to Friday, every morning, so that you can use that for your spiritual practice. There will be, as I said, I'll be holding you up. We'll have our twice a month call. You will have access to the whole Abundance Library and the Freedom Collection and all of my programs, really, so that you continue to immerse your mind in things that will change your life. You can see me, as I just said, as your personal prosperity minister. Because you need spiritual support, guys. You need it. You need it. We are not just human beings. We are divine beings having a human experience, except we mostly forgot. And it's time to tap back into that power so that you can actually start to live abundantly. You can actually start to live the right life for you. You can clear those crazy ideas and beliefs that keep you trapped in a life that is so much less than what you're capable of. The thing is, you know this. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. You know that there's something more. The question is, will you come get it? I do invite you very deliberately, very strongly to the Deliberate Millionaire Assembly. Come, message me the word millionaire and I'll get the whole details over to you so that you can go and take a look. Read through that page. You will know if it's right for you. I am looking forward to doing life with people, but I want it to be the right people. So yes, listen to your heart or your whatever inside of there that says, this is me. I need to be part of this community. See me as your personal prosperity minister. I believe completely, I don't care where you are on the planet, that it is that you have the right and the ability to prosper in the way that you dream about. The question is, will you allow yourself to? I am available to hold you up. You can send me through when you become a member of the assembly. You'll be invited to email me through your, yes, we are divine beings having a human experience. Yes, we are. And it is profound. When you really get it, it's profound. It really is. It really is, man. Oh, wow. But yes, you will be invited to send over your stuff privately so that I can hold you up, so that I can send you energy, so that I can support you in moving forward in the way that you desire to. Yes, honey, you need spiritual support, but the truth is I'm also a very practical person. I will also tell you very clearly if I think you're messing about. Basically, I don't mince words. Sometimes people want to talk to me until they talk to me. When they talk to me and I'm just like, yeah, but why are you doing that? Why are you not doing that? You know you're supposed to be doing that. What's going on? And it's like all the stuff that you've been trying to avoid hearing, you hear. So there is that side of me, just so that we're very clear. I don't really mince words because I want you to prosper. So I'm not going to be like somebody in your world that just tells you what you want to hear. I'll tell you what you need to hear to move forward. But we'll also, because one thing I do know is this, sometimes it has nothing to do with the fact that you're not working hard enough or any of that stuff. Most of y'all are working very hard. But you have these layers that life has placed on you that keep you from your good. And until you deliberately do something about clearing them, it's always going to be a struggle. Which is where, again, the clearing event comes in. So you come on that bi-monthly clearing event, you get cleared. You get sorted. Some of these beliefs get shifted. And every time you come, you're clearer than the time before. And I continue to hold you up for the 2 weeks in between each event. You will experience increased prosperity. There's absolutely no doubt about that in my life, in my mind at all. Because I know that we're all here to live prosperously. So if you're not experiencing prosperity, then I know that it's simply because there's something in your way. And once we clear that something, there's no reason why you won't be able to prosper unless again, even the fear that you're acting from, it is something that needs to be cleared. So we can clear that, and you start to see new opportunities. You start to see new ways of doing things, about thinking about things. You start to prosper in ways you didn't think you could. Because you start seeing things differently. You start perceiving things differently. You feel clearer to hear the divine speaking directly to you. Join me in the Deliberate Millionaire Assembly. Message me the word millionaire, and I will get the link over to you, or scroll up to the top of the page. I think on the picture on the top of the page, I think you should be able to click through to that. I'm not sure. Whichever way, message me the word millionaire, and I'll get the stuff over to you, okay? Okay, my loves, I am going to leave it here. I'm going to invite you as well to share this with someone else. Share this with someone else, tag somebody else in. Fear is a liar. Fear lies to you. The thing is, you're so used to it, you don't even know anymore that it's a lie. Are you done with the struggle and the sacrifice to get really nowhere? I mean, not nowhere. I'm not going to diminish the life you've created. Of course, you've created some success. There's a reason why you're holding on desperately. But you'd also know that there's more for you. Good afternoon, Sandrine. Lovely to have you. Hey, Tao, I'll get the link over to you as well. So yes, message me the word millionaire or put it in the comments here and I will get the link over to you. Read through the page. I actually want you to read through the page. Read through the page. I always have a lot of words. You know I have a lot of words, guys. So yeah, read through the page. Decide. Allow your heart to speak to you. Is this where I need to be? Fear is a liar. It really is. Allow allow the spirit, the divine, to speak within you and tell you, is this what I need to do? But then do not allow fear to determine for you what you do next. Because that's the thing here. Fear will then tell you, oh no, I shouldn't do that. Let me just think about it some more. Oh, the choice is yours, of course. But if your heart says, do it. Do it. I'll get the link to you as well, Angela, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you for now. I'm going to have an afternoon nap, having had my morning walk. A week full of educating my children and everything else that normal people do. and business stuff and life stuff and all of that. It's time for sleep. Hey Leslie, I'll get the link to you as well. So I'm gonna have a bit of a nap, but I will get the link to you guys just before I drop off to sleep. Share this with someone else, okay? I really want to reach as many people as possible, and I can do that with your help, and that will be by sharing this stuff, okay? It'd be so great to do life with you in the community if you choose to join in. I have, let me share my vision again. I have this vision for, 334,000 people all over the world, really tapping into their true design life, making their dent on the planet. Because you know what, we see the world as it is. If you see it just through physical eyes, we can see so much suffering, we can see so much rubbish. And we are people who really want to make our mark, but you know what, the way you do it is by becoming your best self. When you start to live to your true design, you will not be able to help making a difference to your family, making a difference to your community, making a difference to your country, making a difference to the world. It starts with each individual one of us. So I see myself supporting 334,000 people worldwide, at least 334,000 people, to step into their true design, to start living the life that they're actually born to live, to achieve financial abundance, okay? So live in a world where, money is important. There's no reason why you can't have more than enough. No reason at all. Life in all its fullness is everybody's by birthright. Mine is to remind you. Mine is to help you tap into it, because we've all learned how to live in the practical physical world. We have forgotten spiritual skills that enable you to be fully divine, fully human. Okay? And it's time to remember. It's time to remember, guys. Some of us, I was in church my whole life and there was some stuff I just didn't learn. I've had to practice these things. And it's opened my life up in ways I can't even begin to tell you. It's your turn. As the divine keeps telling me, it's the day for fortune restoration and expansion, if you are willing. Are you willing? Message me the word millionaire. Share this with someone else. Much amazing love. I look forward to working with you in the Deliberate Millionaire Assembly. Let's do this thing together. I love you guys. Bye.